Hello everyone, welcome to the Looney Bin. My name is Looney, and for this video I just want to talk about basically the scene about Nami. I'm a huge Nami fan, for those who know me, and I want to talk about the scene specifically because there's some I don't want to say it's not controversial. It's not there's no controversy behind like how Toei handled it in the anime. I just want to talk about like, did it do it justice? Did Toei do it justice? When I first started initially, I hated it. I honestly did hate it. There was just something about the dialogue that just the dialogue itself was pretty and it's the animation and the tone kind of was a little off key. Like it didn't give you the same impact when you first read it in the manga. It's hard to describe just how much of the impact it gave in the manga, and the animation. I felt it didn't do it justice. I'm not afraid to admit that, but I have rewatched it like a couple times. And here's a few things. One, I kind of overreacted in regarding the dialogue, simply because after speaking with some people, we found out that the dialogue used in the anime was way different than how Crunchyroll translated it. Crunchyroll translated in a way that made it seem like Nami was initially first thinking about saying that Luffy would not be king of the pirates, right? She and then obviously she changed her mind, and then it didn't sound like she had the conviction instantly, which wasn't like what happened in the manga. Yes, she said that, yes, okay, I'll say it. But she didn't go like, Luffy will never be. She didn't repeat that. She didn't say that at all in the manga. She immediately, automatically went and said, Luffy will definitely be the Pirate King. I'm absolutely sure of it. Or similar to like that. I think Crunchyroll's translation of that scene is what kind of ruins it for a lot of people. And it didn't have the same impact because it feels as if Nami's conviction behind those words were like a change of mind. Like she really was going to say basically that Luffy will not become king of pirates. Now I'm not concerned about how Nami was, how it felt like sometimes it was goofy or something like that. That's how it happened in the manga. I'm not concerned about that. With her crying tears and stuff like that, and whining, and whatever, and she being weak. That's just how Nami is. That's some of the bad traits that I don't necessarily like about her. But I feel like they did not specifically made it as impactful as it did in the manga. I don't know if it was the tone or how Oda paneled it. But it just didn't feel right with me. There was just something off about it. And don't get me wrong, it's actually a great scene after seeing it over again. It's just something about it just felt off when I first watched it. That's why when I first watched it, I was like, oh my god, totally fucking ruined it, all that stuff. But after rewatching it, it was not as bad as I initially thought. It was much better. And it actually was a pretty good damn job. I think what really messed me up was Crunchyroll's translation and just basically me wanting it and expecting it to be something better. I wanted it to be more impactful in the anime than it was in the manga, but I guess I expected way too much. In the end, the scene was actually really well done. I guess it's just my idea that I wanted it to be better than what it was. But I do highly recommend, if you're a Nami fan who's only an anime watcher, just look up that scene. Just read a couple panels of that scene, and I don't know if you will feel different about it, but the first time I ever read that scene, I felt something incredibly different, and I just felt how like it was so goddamn good. I just really liked it, and then the anime I feel like it didn't manage to reach what it was supposed to reach the impact it made in the manga. You know, Nami is trending on Twitter and all that stuff. You know, that's great after the anime episode. But I felt like the way Nami was trending on Twitter when the manga chapter dropped was way more impactful for her and her fans, and you know, maybe it's just me and my high expectation. It's probably that, and my initial reaction probably was not what I wanted it to be, but then again, I think it was Crunchyroll's translation that threw me off, and just my high expectation. Overall, the scene I think was well done. The mood was a little bit different than what it was in the manga. I mean, there was still the comedic stuff and all that stuff that Oda put in the manga as well. But again, like I said, I think the impact was way different in the manga than it was in the anime. But that could just be me. So I just wanted to clarify everything I wanted to say about that scene, and hopefully better understanding about that scene, and just how that scene was really important for us Nami fans to see that Nami's conviction was still there. But goddamn, I hated that translation. The fact the translation just made it bad. But other than that, I thought it was pretty well adapted, and I still prefer the manga version, but it was not as bad as I initially thought. So that's the point I wanted to get across in this video. But thank you for watching. Hopefully we get to see more Nami scenes, and there's a lot of Nami scenes coming up soon in the manga. So we Nami fans should be in for a ride. So, but thank you for watching. Just remember, I'm not crazy, just a little loony, and I'll see you again in my next video.